I'm excited to have Kris Amparo with me here, one of our original Orange Fellows. Kris, tell us who you are and what you do for work.
Hey, Carrie, thanks for having me. Hello everyone. I'm Kris Amparo. I'm a senior financial analyst at Ingram Micro. Specifically, I support our Ingram Micro cloud organization, helping our North America cloud team with budgeting and forecasting. I graduated from UC Irvine in 2019 with a degree in business economics. I've always had a love for working with numbers, so going down the finance route kind of seemed to make the most sense for me. Um, my free time, I really enjoy golfing and spending time with my family.
Awesome. Well, what excited you to initially apply to the Orange Fellowship?
What excited me was definitely the opportunity to learn, not only from the established leaders in Orange County, and gain more perspective into how they became successful and how they drive change in their industries, but also the opportunity to learn from other fellows, right? Our class is so diverse,
Mhm.
with fellows coming from all different professions, different upbringings, and having different goals in life. So being able to hear how they work through problems and how they approach their everyday life has been incredibly insightful, and it has helped me a lot.
We're coming up on almost the first anniversary. What would you say has been the highlight for you in the first year?
I've really enjoyed our happy hours and getting to hear from each fellow and kind of understanding, where they've come from, what they've done to get there, and understanding some of their tips on how to be successful and how they attack life. Getting to understand what drives them has been really great. I consider us all a team, and we're really trying to drive change in our community, and take Orange County to that next level, right? So, understanding how they operate has given me a better understanding of how we can all work together, um, and achieve the goals that we've laid out for ourselves.
So, if you're talking to your friends and they ask you about the Orange Fellowship, how would you describe it to them?
I describe this fellowship as a of group of individuals trying to learn how to most effectively make a positive impact and drive growth in Orange County. We all call Orange County our home, and we recognize that the OC is a great place to be. But we also realize that there are issues within our county. Um, and at the end of the day, we want Orange County to be, the best possible version for everyone who lives here. Um, so we're trying to get to that next level. We're trying to keep the talent here, and we're trying to make Orange County more accessible, to everybody that's currently here, right? I think, from hearing, um, from talking to all the other fellows, everybody wants to make a change, and everybody wants to make life better for everybody around us. So we really want to drive change, and we really want to make Orange County better for everyone.
Why would you suggest that someone try to apply and become an Orange Fellow?
The learning and the networking opportunities are very hard to beat, especially, um, coming, only being a year removed from school, right? I think that you what you learn in school isn't always, directly applicable to what you do in your career, right? And you don't always get, um, exposure to, what the real world has in store for you. Um, but, talking to, executives from, large companies around the area, and again talking to other fellows, you kind of get a better understanding of, the world around you. Um, and you get a better understanding of, how you could potentially attack the day to day. So having those opportunities, definitely, like, I've learned a lot more, over the last year, and I feel like I'm a lot better for it.
Final question. As you said, you're a year removed from college. If you were talking to somebody right behind you who's in the end of their senior year, and you were giving them advice on the best way to launch their career, what advice would you have?
I feel like a lot of students get anxious when they think about their future. I certainly did. I think it's really easy to get fixated on the thought of, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. And having that thought is perfectly okay. I would say that I would really stress, keeping an open mind, trying to learn as much as possible, and trying to understand what you're interested in and what makes you happy. Because once you can kind of hone in on those two ideas of, what you're interested in and what makes you happy, you can start to shift your mindset away from, I don't know what I want to do, to how I can get there.
Kris, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Carrie.